Game plan is Bahamas, West End. That'll be our home base for the next week. Buddy Jimmy, buddy Dave Gates. Gonna head over there. Pretty good time. Tuna, wahoo, blue marlin. We got buddy Jimmy Sullivan going and buddy Dave Gates going. Jimmy's running the kicking tires, 50-foot Ricky Scarborough over for another buddy that needs it over there for Labor Day weekend. So wait till you see this camera boat. It's gonna be a nice one. So head over there to West End, base out of West End for the week. Just do a little bit of everything, diving, fishing, run to the channel, run to the corner, maybe hole in the wall. It's a little bit of everything. We're loaded down. Got the Caymas 40. She's slap full of fuel, slap full of ice, and slap full of gear and rods. So we're ready. The trips over to the Bahamas can be gruesome at times. The weather's not always predictable. Sometimes you get out in the middle of the Gulf Streams and you just hit storms. We paid the price. It can be exhausting. It can be a long run in rough weather, and by the time you get over to the Bahamas, all you want to do is eat. Well, the guys are in luck. A few miles to the north lies the Bahama Bank. Bahama Bank is loaded with lobster. It's not gonna be too shallow for hogs, doesn't it?
What is it gonna be on the back side of this? You see the reef line, right?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, it's breaking right there.
But on the inside, there's big coral heads. So if you want to motor around, it may be on the inside of that.
It's 400 feet away.
We are sitting a little north of West End on some bottom. We're looking for dinner. It's our goal. A little hogfish, a little lobster.
Minus 0.
Grab it.
I hope so. Nah, we're gonna have to do some serious long finger and golden. It's gonna be very extensive. Very extensive. Good thing I brought my weight belt because I don't know if I'm gonna get there.
Sometimes you're swimming along and you see a lobster hotel. Bingo. And all that is an artificial piece of structure that's been put on the bottom to attract lobsters. A lot of times these things are loaded with them. If you ever see one of these little guys sitting on the bottom, make sure you grab it. But it has to be a mature conch. And to tell if it's a mature conch, the very end of the shell, where the opening is, that has to be flared out and have an upward turn to it.
Nice work, boys. All right, good work.
Heard somebody wanted lobster for dinner.
Sweet. On the board.
Nicely done.
mean, the prep on lobster is pretty basic. I mean, you get some tin foil, you get some butter. A little nifty tip when you're cleaning the lobster out is just use the lobster antenna to devein them. You slice the shell open, you kind of peel it out, then put it back in there and just cook it in the shell right on top of the grill. Dinner time.
Thinking, see that dark patch up there, that little outside stuff, and then we'll drift back through all this coral and rock.
This all rock here?
Yeah, see those are all coral heads on the outside there. So yeah, we're gonna be right at slack tide here, and we'll get a little bit of the outgoing with the switch. Since it's just you and I in the water, we're gonna do like a 3-shot maximum. So like,
Kill 3 things, get out?
no, it's 3 shots, period. So like, sound, like that shaft pinking off a rock, or you hit a fish. Yeah, we're on the outskirts here. We're on the outer reef. So I mean,
Yeah, a lot of sharks here, so.
a lot of sharks. We're close to the outer reef. They're big ones. So we'll just try to be as safe as we can. We've got boat guy on a drift dive, so we're not anchored.
That was a lot of fish in there, but they're a lot spookier than I thought they would be. That one grouper that died, it was the only one that rocked up.
Saw another big shark there at the end.
Yeah, there was definitely some sharks around.
Yeah, but they were doing their thing. That's why if they want to respect us, we can respect them.
Yeah. I shot that fish. I was sure to get it out of the water quick.
You did great though. You went straight for the fish.
Yeah, I grabbed him by the gill and
Yeah.
took him out of the water. My last trip here, I had those for the first time. They're so good eating.
Oh yeah.
The whitest of white meat.
It's amazing. That's why I saw him. I was like, oh, he's gonna come home with us. Well, you just clip them all off. Hold them like a bass.
All right, we're gonna switch it up. Spend a little time in the water. Now we're gonna do, we made our way north from where we're staying in West End. We're up north of Memory Rock, so up on the bank. This area is pretty well known for its wahoo fishing. It's a steep drop off. You know, just a couple minutes ago, we're here diving. You can see the green water in the distance, and then, you know, we're out in a couple hundred feet. You know, a mile out, you're in 1,000 feet of water. So this is a great drop off. It's an area that wahoo love. The tide is falling. All that water that's on that bank is coming off right now, so that means all the bait's coming out. So we're gonna try a little high speeding. Put some lures out and just zigzag back and forth. It's more of a wintertime thing, right?
It's coming into it, yeah, the fall and the winter, but I mean,
Catch them year round though.
catch them year round.
They don't have calendars.
It's better than just running past them and hopes and dreams. At least we're trying. So I'm excited.
Gets a couple
So we're
surface
gonna
lines
throw
out.
a lot of lead out there to keep these things down below the water surface. We're gonna throw all artificials. This is a old bonita. Everything's gonna be weighted. Obviously heavy wire. They have super sharp teeth. We're gonna run a couple electrics on the long ones to make them easier to pull in.
We're gonna scatter the lines so that when we're zigging and zagging, the lines aren't crossing up at all. Keeps everything tangle free pretty much. And yeah, hopefully we can get a couple here. See how it goes.
That might be the right one.
Yo, slow down a little bit there.
Slow down a bit.
Try and pull them out in the deep water, get them away from the sharks.
Wahoo fishing is an orchestrated event. There's a lot going on. It's high speed, you have multiple lines, it's easy to get tangled, you have different weights at different lengths. It requires some skill, it requires a good group of guys that know what they're doing and are able to work together on the boat.
Yeah, it ran off like 250 revolutions. I had it at 250, I'm at 550.
Got some weight to that one. A little better fish. Not too tight, Dave. Not too tight, Dave. Not too tight.
All that matters is getting wahoo on the table.
I really like these things. Yeah, they're really nice to use. Oh, there we go. Come on, baby. Just at the mark now, where we were trolling at. All right, 80. Oh.
I like keeping that forward momentum on, right?
Yo, yeah, always. Yeah, this is fine. All right, there's our weight.
Little blackfin?
It's a little blackfin or tuna.
Or a wahoo. A weehoo.
Okay, hand me back the weight.
You gotta go back more, Jimmy. You gotta come back more. I can't pull on that. Keep coming, keep coming.
I got you.
Got me?
Yep. Yeah, it's a little wahoo. Go to that back corner there. Get him as soon as you can. Nice, dude. Nice, dude.
Yeah!
Yeah, buddy.
That's the one we wanted. That's the right
Woo!
species.
That purple and black, son.
That R&R boy did the trick.
Hell yeah.
Just what we needed for the bobby.
Woo! Target species.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah, boy.
Pretty fish.
Had to work through a couple barracudas, but that's a nice size one too, man.
Yeah, it's good.
Nice gaff shot, dude.
Didn't want to waste any meat. Little zebra of the ocean here.
That did the trick. R&R, that purple and black. God, they are pretty, aren't they? That stripes.
Beautiful.
Sashimi tonight, boys. Nice job, dude. All right, let me get the box for you.
When you think of SiriusXM, immediately you think of entertainment. We can listen to pretty much any channel that you want. For the marine side of it, they offer something even more. They have fish mapping, and they have marine weather. With the features of SiriusXM weather, I can track these storms every 5 minutes, see the direction that they're moving, see the cloud height. I can see real-time winds and winds predicted up to 24 hours out. But SiriusXM has come up with something new, fish mapping. Let's say I just want to target mahi today. They use this scientific data to help me identify an area where I have the highest percentage of catching that targeted species. There's also multiple layers that you can overlay on your screen. You have 30-meter subsurface temperature. Height anomalies, they can see current upwellings, downwellings, and those conversion zones are important and help congregate fish as well. Plankton contours, plankton fronts, sea surface temperature contours and fronts, and weed lines. It has the ability to find weed lines offshore. A fish mapping subscription includes all of these overlays that I talked about. You get all the features of the marine weather as well. So with SiriusXM Entertainment, SiriusXM Marine Weather, and SiriusXM Fish Mapping, I have a complete total package for the boat. I have the music for the family, I have the weather to keep them safe, and I have fish mapping to help me find those fish quicker. So make sure you subscribe today at SiriusXM.com/marine.
Everything about wahoo fishing relies on the tide. It's so important. When that tide stopped falling, we knew we had to switch things up and we were going to head to deep dropping.
Well, we did a little wahoo trolling, got that out of the way, got some sashimi for dinner. And now we are gonna do some deep dropping for some groceries.
Hang on one sec. I'm gonna get you right on the number.
So still using the electrics, switched them over from wahoo to now deep drop. Versatile. It's called a deep drop rig. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hooks on it. Big 10-pound lead and a little light at the top. So give a little flash. I mean, squids naturally, they have that, bioluminescence that is down there where they change colors and make it look. So this could be what we're trying to emulate is school of squid. Snappers like squid. So we drop it at the bottom, we try to fish it on the bottom. We're in like 1,200 feet of water, so it's a little difficult. The braided line helps that.
Ready?
Ready.
It's funny is we're drifting to the south.
The tide here probably affects it quite a bit.
That's probably why it's so rough, is that wind's on the tide right here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it right there. Ah, yeah, boom! Yeah, there's a big underwater ridge here that we just went off. It looks like it, I mean, it's not, maybe 50 feet, 40 feet, there's a roll off. Maybe a snook?
Yeah. Yep.
Sheep's head? Could be a sheep's head.
I was gonna go with the fluke. It's a Mystic 7-banded.
These get huge, right?
30, 40 pound range.
Some kind of day here.
Welcome to the Bahamas.
Feeling pretty good here about this one. A little dancing at the rod tip, so see what we can make of it.
Double for a double. Hey, what's the bet here?
Whoever's the smaller buys the cocktails.
Okay, deal.
Yeah, we're on.
So George is buying, he's got none.
Right, I'm okay with that. That already works out. That's a win-win for you and I.
Who drives the boat? Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh yeah, he's on here.
Here comes nothing.
Dave, the objective is to catch one. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to fish alongside Jimmy and Dave. Their knowledge of the offshore fishery is much greater than mine, and it's just a wonderful experience to be able to share some time with these guys and pick their brain and learn new things from them.
Yep, big snapper. Yeah, look at that thing, the goldfish.
The Bahamas is such a great destination for fishing because it offers you so many different opportunities. Sometimes the tide's not right or the wind's blowing so strong that you can't get offshore and high-speed troll. But I can run up on the bank and I can fish shallow, or I can go snorkeling, or I can go deep dropping. And that's the great thing about it. It's not one of those places that you go to and you just get weathered out. Regardless of those conditions that you're faced with, often you can find something to do.
You going for the wet look? All right, Jimmy, bring the fish in. And cut!
Reel it, keep it tight.
He's out there, I got it.
Jimmy, you're on the gun. You like my rash guard? Look how it freaking popped. Look how freaking popped that is, bro. Oh, I'm cramping. Oh, I'm cramping.